Uh, Good morning, I can see ladies but gentlemen. It is my pleasure to be here to make this presentation on an interim report for the Center of International and Strategic Studies on the NSAS protests at Lekki, Lagos. I start by introduction. The Center of International and Strategic Studies undertook a systematic analysis of the events that led to the escalation of violence in the aftermath of the deployment of soldiers to the Lekki toll gate, where it must be stated that there is a possibility that Amnesty International was caught up with the exaggerations in the social media space and didn't do due diligence with information at their disposal before going to press in its narration of the events that transpired at the Lekki toll gate. The Center for International and Strategic Studies also realized that the position of Amnesty International couldn't be substantiated due to lack of facts. From the video recordings analyzed, soldiers at the venue of the protest indeed fired shots, but not into the crowd, as alleged by Amnesty International and other individuals and groups. There was no record of soldiers loading dead bodies into their trucks, as alleged. All the video scrutinized, as well as information gathered from various stakeholders, it was realized that the allegation is false and meant to disparage the efforts of the Nigerian Army. Our findings also indicated that the soldiers at the Lekki toll gate shot in the air in an attempt to disperse the crowd, and that led to pandemonium amongst the protesters, resulting in injuries of various magnitudes. This fact was indeed corroborated by multiple sources, including some of those present at the venue of the shootings. It was established that the soldiers didn't fire shots into the crowd as alleged, and if that was the case, the whole place would have been littered with dead bodies. Our position, therefore, is that 1, the position of the Center for International and Strategic Studies after due consultation and interrogation of issues takes the position that there is a subtle campaign to discredit the Nigerian Army in its involvement in internal security operations. The position is hinged on the fact that lots of misinformation made the rounds, accusing the Nigerian Army of crimes against humanity, whereas it was the intervention of the Nigerian Army that indeed saved the day. Conclusion. In the concluding analysis, it suffices to state that Amnesty International, through its actions with regards to the NSAS protest, indeed harbors a deep-rooted contempt for the Nigerian Army. This was evident in the way and the manner it castigated the efforts of the Nigerian Army in the restoration of law and order in the country. Amnesty International and other organizations disregarded the negative effects of their actions in the polity. Consequently, they made allegations against the Nigerian Army that from all indications cannot be substantiated. It consequently might not be out of place if indeed Amnesty International has an ulterior motive aimed at discrediting the Nigerian army, hence its narrative on the Lekki toll gate incident, which from all available facts lack objectivity, but less would have truths and illogical conclusions. Recommendations. The Center for International and Strategic Studies, as a result of the findings in this interim report, wishes to make the following recommendations. 1, that the Nigerian Army authorities should begin the process of disabusing the minds of Nigerians that might have believed that shots were fired into the crowd of peaceful protesters. 2, that the relevant authorities in Nigeria should begin the process of profiling those individuals and groups whose actions contributed to the escalation of the conflicts, to bring them to face the full wrath of the law for spreading fake news and hitting the polity unnecessarily. 3, that government must continuously engage the citizens on the danger of a single narrative on issues of national concern. 4, that leadership of the Nigerian Army should continually train its personnel on international security operations with regards to the rules of engagement. Thank you very much.